Hey guys, welcome back to Mindy's Monthly Marketing Tips. Hey guys, this is Mindy's Monthly Marketing Tips, and this is Starfish's once a month segment where I talk about marketing tips, tricks, and just general marketing advice to help you grow your business's online presence. Today, I actually wanted to talk about TikTok. So as you know, in the last few months, we've been doing videos where we break down each social media platform in pretty much great depth to help you understand how that platform works and how to use it. Now, we've talked about TikTok before in the past, but it was just a brief overview of TikTok. And also the platform has changed quite a bit since the last time we discussed it. So I thought that today it would be a great time to really dive into TikTok, with it being one of the fastest growing social media platforms to date. TikTok is actually the #1 downloaded social media app right now in current day. So what is TikTok? TikTok is actually a video platform. So it's similar to YouTube, except TikTok is snippets of content. So it's very similar, except there is a cap on the time. So a lot of people like to compare TikTok to what back in the day used to be Vine. So TikTok is very similar to Vine in the fact that it's snippets, but it works like in stream, similar to Facebook and Instagram and all other social media apps where you scroll through the actual videos. But instead of having the videos like placed openly, you're actually scrolling through the videos themselves. So when you actually go onto the platform, a video immediately starts playing. And then when you swipe, you immediately go into another video. So you're not actually just necessarily looking at a profile as a whole, you're looking at the actual content itself, and it has an immediate play button. That's part of the allure of the platform itself, is that it quickly plays the videos for you and you can swipe through the videos pretty quickly. TikTok started where you could only have 30 seconds of video, and now it's even expanded itself into minutes of video content. Now, I want to talk about some common misconceptions about the platform TikTok. TikTok has often been confused as a platform that is for children only. When the platform originally came out, it marketed itself as a kind of a silly platform. The marketing and the promo behind it often did display itself or did have younger audiences as the people marketing the platform itself. So even though the platform does have a larger population of younger people, including children, as well as young adolescents and young adults in their 20s and 30s, the platform is no longer primarily just encompassing younger individuals. It is the most popular platform for younger individuals, and younger individuals are leaving other platforms like Facebook and actually coming over to TikTok. So TikTok definitely is where you're going to be able to reach that younger audience, but there is a large portion of middle-aged Americans as well as older Americans that are streaming on TikTok, that are creating content on TikTok, and that are using TikTok. So it is not exclusive to younger generations. There are tons of people on TikTok. If you download TikTok now and you go and you start scrolling, you will see a very diverse age range in content creators on TikTok. Another misconception is that TikTok is only for silly things. There is actually a ton of content on TikTok. TikTok is just like every other social media platform in the sense that the content is diverse. There's tons of content creators that create content that could be funny, it could be silly, but there's a lot of informative content, there's a lot of artistic content, there's a lot of educational content, there's affirmation content, there's political content. It's so diverse in what you can create. So to think that if you're gonna go on TikTok that you're only gonna see a bunch of teenagers dancing, you're actually gonna be very surprised in like how much of that content you actually don't see. If that's the things that you're interested in, is the dancing aspect of TikTok, it definitely has that, but it is so diverse in the types of content that you can get on the platform. Another misconception is that the platform is dangerous. So back in 2020, the platform got a lot of negative feedback from the government in terms of it being a dangerous platform because the platform is actually owned by China. But the platform is actually no different than any other social media platform in terms of tracking. Honestly, all of the platforms that you use and all of the apps that you use on your mobile device and really anything that has an internet connection, the platform is definitely going to track you. It is a part of the terms and conditions, and that is, you hear the phrase that nothing is truly free. So when you actually access these platforms, you are actually, consenting to, your data within that platform to be tracked by the platform itself. So TikTok is no different in that regard, except it's just not owned by America, it's owned by another country. And I definitely understand the concerns with security and things like that, but it is not a dangerous platform. There has been no proof or no evidence to essentially state that TikTok is any more of a dangerous platform than any other platform that we currently use in terms of data tracking and things of that nature. Another misconception is that there's no community on TikTok. TikTok is actually probably the #1 platform that offers a sense of community. When you go on TikTok, you can actually create the atmosphere that you want to see through the platform. So unlike other social media platforms where you follow friends and you follow people that may be like, your spouse and their family and things like that, TikTok, obviously you have the ability to select your followers and things like that, but a large portion of the content that you see is based off of the algorithms and what you want to see. So when you get on Facebook, you're going to basically see a numerous amount of content that you may not even necessarily want to see or care to see because of the people that you add as friends and the people that you're following. TikTok is only going to really show you the type of content that you actually want to see because it recognizes the stuff that you actually like on TikTok and the type of content that you're actually interacting with. So the more that you interact and you like the content that you actually enjoy seeing on TikTok, the more and more you're going to see content that's related to that, and the less you're going to see content that you really couldn't care less to see. So does that mean that all the content you get on TikTok is going to be exactly what you want to see? Of course not, because the algorithm is of course going to throw different content at you from time to time just to see if your interests have changed or just to add diversity into your feed. But the likelihood of you seeing content that you actually don't enjoy is like significantly lower than any other social media platform. Plus, there is a very large community base on TikTok. One thing that you'll notice on TikTok is that TikTok is not really the type of place where people go to start arguments of sorts. Does it happen? Of course. But if you go to the comments feed on a video on TikTok, you will see more positivity and more people being supportive than you will see people being negative. So there is a large community feel on TikTok, and it is a great place to find your niche and to find your crowd. The last misconception is that TikTok is not important in the grand scheme of social media and social media marketing. So this falls back into essentially all of the other misconceptions that we've covered, essentially creating this identity around TikTok that it's not important, that it's just a trend, or again, it's just for children. If you have this mindset, I highly suggest changing it because TikTok is the future. It's the now. So if you're not already on TikTok and if you're not already finding and following content creators that are similar to who you are as an individual and your business, you are gonna get left behind. So when Facebook first came out, not everybody was on Facebook, and Facebook got a lot of negative feedback. And a lot of older generations, of course, refusing to get on TikTok, thinking that, again, it was for younger generations and kids. And now we know that everybody has Facebook. Almost everybody has Facebook. All these businesses are on Facebook. You see commercials now that have Facebook icons, Facebook handles. TikTok is the exact same way. So one thing to keep in mind when it comes to social media is to remain open-minded when a social media platform is up and coming and it's new. Don't make any assumptions about the platform. In fact, it's important to try to get on the platform as fast as possible and start doing your research and start figuring out how you can utilize that platform to grow your business. Social media is a great place for you to grow your business and to make money. So rather than assume that the platform isn't for you or that the platform is for only a specific individual, it is important to try to be open-minded to that platform and figure out ways and strategies that you can utilize it to grow your business. So now I want to talk about actual features of the platform. So the great thing about TikTok is that it has its own video editing, and it also has where you can record video within the platform. TikTok will have a numerous amount of filters that you can actually apply to the video either after recording or prior to recording. So what that means is if you want to do a green screen, for example, you can add a green screen filter to your TikTok video, and then you can replace the background image that you would like it to show while you're actually recording. There's other types of edits that can be made, from voice changing, even captioning that can be added. There is certain images that you can import into the video, and you can even do what they call stitching and duets. And duets is where you can actually take somebody else's video and you can incorporate it into your own video, where you're either responding or you're recording your reaction to the video, or even giving your own commentary to the video itself. TikTok has tons of editing features like this on its platform where you can actually engage with other content creators. You can even reply to comments on your content, where you can do a video reply to people that are commenting on your video. This is a very, very popular platform feature that content creators are using quite a bit in order to engage with their followers. So if you create, let's say, a video and you have a ton of people asking questions in the comment section, you can actually reply to that comment with another video that posts on the main feed of your actual TikTok page. So it creates more content for your TikTok, and it helps you directly engage with your followers. TikTok is specifically interesting in its algorithm features because of things like hashtags and videos that you're interacting with. TikTok will offer you videos that fall in line with that, as well as it will show your content to people that are interested in the things that your video is about. So it is important that you use tons of hashtags that are related to the content that you're putting out, so people that are actually interested in whatever your video is about will have a high chance of seeing that video based off of the things that they like to follow. Another thing is TikTok has its draft features. And so essentially what that means is that, let's say that you have an idea for a TikTok that is something that you need to record over time. So let's say that you have a before and after TikTok video. Let's say you're remodeling your house and you want to show the before and the after process of that remodeling. Well, you can start recording the video, and then you can save it into your drafts, and then you can pick it up and just start recording where you left off as you move along in your process. So you can save a ton of content in your drafts on TikTok, and you can pull that content at a later date and create more videos, or you can create piece together videos, and you can keep it for time's sake. So having that draft option is great because it helps people be a little bit more flexible and diverse in what they're able to create through the platform. Last, let's talk about how do you market yourself on TikTok? Well, one, it just depends on the industry. If you are a industry that provides a service, obviously, it's going to be very hard to market, let's say, building a roof on TikTok, because how do you sell a roof on TikTok? So let's say that you are a roofer and you want to market your business. Well, you can actually talk about DIY tips to help preserving your roof. People do actually really enjoy seeing before and afters on TikTok. So if you have, let's say, a very intricate roof design that you've done and you want to show the before and the after process of it, people do enjoy videos like that on TikTok, as well as tips that you can record on how to actually replace a roof and things like that. So like I said, it's going to depend on your industry, and how to market yourself through that, honestly, is research. The most important thing that we tell people when they're interested in TikTok is go to the platform and start searching keywords that are similar to what you do in your industry, and start finding content creators that are doing what you're doing, and start following them and watching the type of content that they're putting out there, so you can get an idea of a starting starting point. You can also just get on the platform in general and start just watching all types of content and all types of content creator, and then you can just come up with your own versions of how you think you can integrate that into your own brand. So don't just, keep it to people that are already doing it in your industry and how they're doing it. Allow yourself the creative freedom to just explore TikTok altogether and come up with ways of how you can use some of those ideas to incorporate into your brand. Also, the most important thing about TikTok is consistency. And this is not just, when I say consistency, I don't just mean in how often you post. TikTok does favor people who do frequently post on TikTok, but they do also appreciate TikTokers who are engaging with their actual fans and their audiences. They do appreciate TikTokers that comment and that are just in general active on the platform, but also consistency in what you post. It is really important that on TikTok that you're not all over the map in what you post. If you plan on gaining a following, if you plan on heavily branding yourself on TikTok, that is. If you're just on TikTok to have a good time, or maybe that you just want to put information out there and you're not necessarily concerned about followers, you just want to have a presence on it, then of course you don't necessarily need to have a particular system or a flow. But if you are really trying to heavily market yourself and you do want to get as many eyeballs as possible on the platform, you do need to be consistent in your content. So this is creating a hashtag that you repost every single time you post a video. So again, let's say you're in roofing, you need to hashtag your brand and you need to hashtag, let's say, roofing expert, or you can even look at other hashtags around roofing and just utilize those same hashtags every single time you post. And then of course, add more hashtags that relate to the actual content within the video, but stay consistent with that. So if you are going to talk about roofs, you need to continue to talk about roofs because people are going to follow you for that content specifically. So when you start, let's say you start creating a entire TikTok that's around roofing, and then you start talking about plumbing, you will actually, the algorithms and the platform itself, you will start losing viewers, and TikTok will, honestly, it will be confused as to what you're exactly offering. And even your followers may unfollow you because they're not really following you to learn about plumbing. They're really following you because they're interested in the type of DIY tips and the educational resources that you offer about roofing. So it is important to stick with the content while you're marketing yourself on TikTok. So an important or an easy way to go about that is to create a marketing blueprint for yourself. Ask yourself, what is my branding? What's the image that I want to put out there? And how do I want to market that? And then stick to that template or stick to that overview that you've created for yourself in that blueprint and follow that strongly on that platform. Now, if you don't get a ton of followers right out of the gates and you don't get a lot of engagement, that's okay. You just need to continue to remain consistent. There are tons of TikTok content creators that if you go to ones that have thousands of followers or even millions of followers, you'll realize that in there, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of their content and you start seeing where they originally started posting, that they didn't get a lot of engagement, but one thing you'll notice is that they stayed consistent in what they were posting. So stick with it, don't give up. If you don't go viral on the first 1 to 50 videos, that's okay. Just stick with the consistency of it and don't drift far from the message, and your following base will grow. So I hope that you guys found this information useful in talking about TikTok. It is a platform that is growing and changing by the day. I do highly recommend that you guys get on that platform and check it out. If you have any questions, comments, or if you want to visit more about how you can grow your brand on TikTok, of course, you can always reach out. TikTok does have an ad platform, so you can actually buy ads through the platform and you can sponsor your posts. So if that's something that you're interested in, please feel free to reach out. Like always, please like, comment, and share this content and give us a follow and let us know what you think. And we look forward to seeing you guys at the next one. Thanks.